Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's just jump right in. What if you could get rid of all the boring, repetitive stuff in your business? You know, the stuff that drains your energy, and just focus on the parts you actually love. Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today, how AI automation can make that a reality. Let's start with this quote because it really hits home. Just picture it for a second. Your business is humming along, growing, successful, but you're not chained to it 24/7. You actually have the freedom to live your life. And look, this isn't some pie-in-the-sky fantasy. This is genuinely happening for business owners who are smart about automation. All right, first things first. This is not one of those passive income scams you see all over the internet. Not at all. What we're talking about here is creating a real, strategic partnership with technology. Think of it as hiring the most efficient employee you could ever imagine, one that frees you up from the nitty-gritty so you can focus on the big picture, on growth, on vision, and yeah, maybe even taking a vacation. Okay, so how do we actually make that dream happen? Where's the magic button? Well, the answer is all about your new best friend, your secret weapon, your AI copilot. We're talking about AI automation. And let me be super clear. This is not some sci-fi in the future kind of thing. No way. The AI revolution is happening right now, and the speed is just mind-blowing. I mean, look at this. ChatGPT got to 1 million users in only 5 days. It took companies like Instagram and Facebook months or even years to do that. This thing is moving like a rocket. And that speed is exactly why so many experts are saying AI is a bigger deal than the internet was. Think about that for a second. Why? Because it's not just faster, it's cheaper and way easier to get started with. You don't need a huge team or a massive budget like you did back in the early internet days. Small businesses, just like yours, can jump in and see a real impact pretty much right away. And you better believe it's here to stay. We're talking about almost $1 trillion being poured into this stuff by governments and the big tech companies. So, the bottom line is, AI isn't just a fun new trend, it's becoming the foundation of how business is done. You competitors? They're already looking at this or they're already using it. So the real question isn't if you should get on board, it's how fast can you get started. All right, so that's the why. We get it. It's a big deal. Now for the fun part, the how. Let's actually break down what a blueprint for your business could look like. If you run any kind of service business, I'm talking dentists, consultants, salons, you name it. Just think about all the little things that eat up your day. Scheduling appointments, answering the same questions over and over via email, trying to come up with social media posts. AI can handle all of that tedious, time-sucking work for you. So how does it work? Well, one of the key pieces of tech is something called natural language processing, or NLP. Fancy term, but all it really means is that AI can understand and speak like a human. That's the magic behind a chatbot on your website that can have a real conversation with a potential customer at 3 in the morning and book them an appointment, so you don't wake up to a missed opportunity. The other big piece is machine learning, and this is where it gets really cool. The system actually learns from your business data. It gets smarter over time. It can start to predict, say, when your busiest times will be, or which of your marketing emails are actually getting clicks. It's like having a data analyst working for you 24/7. And getting started isn't some chaotic mess. There's a really clear 5-step path to follow. First, you just look at how you're doing things now and find the bottlenecks. Then, you pinpoint the biggest time wasters that could be automated. After that, it's about picking the right tools, putting them in place, and testing them out. And that last step, that's the best part. That's when you get to step back and let your new systems run the show while you focus on the fun stuff, like growing the business. And what about the money? Does this actually pay off? Oh yeah, the financial impact can be huge, and it can happen fast. Just one single tool, like a really good automated chatbot, can save a business more than £7,000 in the very first year. I mean, think about what you could do with an extra $7,000. That's serious cash you can reinvest right back into the business.
Okay, so let's zoom out a little. Because building smarter systems, it's not just about the immediate cash savings. It's about building a business that's stronger, more resilient, and yeah, even better for the planet in the long run.
And this is a really key point. You could try to duct tape a bunch of different off-the-shelf apps together, but we all know how that usually ends up. A clunky mess. The real advantage comes from a bespoke system, one that's tailored specifically for your business. It's like the difference between an off-the-rack suit and a custom-tailored one. It just fits perfectly and everything works together seamlessly.
And going with a smart, efficient approach like that isn't just good for your bottom line. It's actually better for the planet too. You know, a lot of AI can use a ton of energy,
But sustainable AI, the responsible way of doing it, is all about efficiency. It's about using less power, which is a win for you and a win for the environment.
So let's bring it all together. You've set up these amazing, smart systems. What does your day-to-day life actually look like now? What's the new reality for you as the person in charge?
It looks a little something like this. We're talking about a crazy, almost unbelievable leap in productivity. And please, get this out of your head. AI is not here to replace you. It's here to amplify you, to multiply your efforts. It allows you, one single person, to have the impact and output of an entire team.
And really, this is the end game. This is the transformation we've been talking about. You go from being an operator, stuck in the weeds, putting out fires all day, to being a visionary. You finally get to stop working in your business and start working on your business. You get to think about strategy, about the future, about the real reasons you started this thing in the first place.
So the future of work isn't on its way. It's already here, and it's powered by AI. The clock is ticking. The only question that matters now is your business ready for it?